Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 18th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. The cicadas are coming, really, this week, they say. Now, a friend of mine in Reba has had them, but I have yet to see any right here in the immediate Annapolis area. But the weather is getting warm enough, and apparently the experts say they are coming in the billions. Let that one sink in for a little bit. They also expect that Wednesday through Friday will be the peak days for them to be coming out of the ground. And what should we expect? Well, they crawl out of the ground as nymphs, attach themselves to trees and posts and things like that. They shed their exoskeleton or their skin. They fly around screaming at 90 decibels like horny little teenagers that they are. They look for a mate. Once impregnated, the females will lay the eggs in the bark of the trees, and when they hatch, those new nymphs will fall to the ground and begin to burrow in and dig their way into the ground, only to emerge again in 2038. All told, they will be above ground for about 5 to 6 weeks to have cicada sex, and then they die. There's a lesson to be learned there somewhere, I think. So get ready. Now here's some exciting sports news for you. Yesterday, Naval Academy Athletic Director Chet Gladchuk announced that the Navy-Notre Dame football game, a storied rivalry, will be held in Baltimore at the M&T Bank Stadium in 2022. November 12th is the date for all of you Navy and Fighting Irish fans. And for those who wonder why the two schools play each other every year because they may seem a little bit mismatched, this is really kind of a cool story. Back in World War II, Notre Dame was going to go belly up as the war had taken all of their students. It was all male at the time. Navy stepped up. They needed some facilities, and they used their campus and obviously paid for it as a training facility for people going off to war. And it actually saved Notre Dame. And to repay that debt, Notre Dame agreed to play Navy in football every single year indefinitely. Pretty cool story, huh? All right, now let's talk a little bit about openings. Well, we know that all restaurants have job openings, and this weekend, Annapolis will have a swimming pool opening 1 week early. Yes, the new Truxton Park Pool, or more appropriately, the Kenneth R. Dunn Municipal Pool, will be opening on Saturday. The brand new pool was delayed in opening and opened last year late due to COVID in August. This year, they will be requiring social distancing and mask wearing if not swimming. The hours are 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on weekends. Season passes are available, and daily rates are $4 for kids, $6 for adults if you're a resident of the city, and $7 and $10 if you are not. Again, pool opening 11 a.m. on Saturday. Other openings, the long-awaited Container Store at the Annapolis Mall will open also on Saturday. There will be a lot of fanfare, giveaways, and contests all weekend, and part of their mantra is to give back to the local communities where they are, so they've decided to support the mall branch of the Anne Arundel County Library and the Friends of the Lighthouse. The store is 20,000 square feet and is home to more than 11,000 organization products, so lots to shop there. And another opening, but not quite immediate, in the Annapolis Town Center. Snap Fitness will be taking over the spot that used to be Pier 1 Imports next to Mission Barbecue later this year. It's a 24/7 access club with extended staffed hours, and it's the first one in Anne Arundel County. There's some already in Alexandria and Joppa and Fallston, but from what I gather, the cost is about $50 a month, so it's not too bad. And True Food Kitchen will be opening up toward the middle of June at the Town Center as well. And I have been sworn to secrecy about what is going in at the former Paladar, the former 24-Hour Fitness, and the former Chop House. But they are going to be good and exciting. But as soon as I'm allowed to talk, I promise you I will. And finally, as I click upload, I am going to get changed and head up to the Doubletree Hotel to speak to the Parole Rotary. It's way too early to be coherent and dressed nicely, but we'll see how it works out. But if you are a Rotarian, I may see you there, so please say hello. Oh, and with Herndon Climb on Saturday, I'm dropping a bonus podcast at noon today, all about the Herndon Climb, with retired Rear Admiral James McNeil and Scott Tomaszewski, who actually wrote the book. All right, that does wrap up the news for us today. A huge thank you to our sponsor for this daily news brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and to the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, and the Maryland Wing Festival. So now hang tight. George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All that gets underway in just 1 minute after we hear from Rick Peters from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, May 18th. Yesterday was a great start to the work and school week across the Annapolis region, with temps warming up a bit more than expected, and that'll now become the overarching theme for the rest of the week and the weekend ahead, with plenty of sunshine and summer-like temps the next several days. Look for sunny highs today in the upper 70s to maybe 80-plus degrees in spots, ahead of widespread 80s Wednesday through Friday, before we see a legit chance at some 90-plus degree readings this weekend across all of Anne Arundel County. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company.
Life is a series of moves, from new beginnings to new opportunities to a new place to call home. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt, and as your goals and dreams change, my team and I will be there with you and for you, making buying or selling a home an easy, safe process. Whether you are looking to relocate, downsize, or find the home of your dreams, you can trust the Kristi Neidhardt Team with our years of expertise to find exactly what you are looking for.
That's another moving minute from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
All right, so COVID gave us an unexpected year off last year, but come June 5th, the 7th Annual Maryland Wing Festival is back at the Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds. Bring the whole family for a fantastic day filled with fun, games, shopping, music, and, oh yeah, plenty of wings. This year, the festival will be spread out throughout the grounds with more tables so you can enjoy 2 stages of live music, axe throwing, a game tent by Next Level Gaming, and an Odyssey escape room. Wings from more than a dozen vendors with dozens of flavors to try, plenty of cool beverages and craft beers because, hey, what goes better with wings than cool beverages and craft beers? Tickets are available now, so head on over to eventbrite.com and search for Maryland Wing Festival and get yours today. Now, we know that most COVID restrictions have been lifted, but we also know that that may change, and if that does, the festival will be adhering to all state and county health mandates.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.